Welcome, everyone, to the L7C podcast Naruto What If Battle Edition. We have the NDP Naruto Forum, myself, Byron, Justin, and Niki. How are y'all doing today?
I'm doing good.
Can't complain.
Can't complain either, man. I'm at an undisclosed location somewhere in Ohio, and we're about to do this podcast. And let's get it! Let's get it!
Oh, man.
All right, Justin.
So, as y'all know, as we said last month, this month is Women's History Month. And as Justin said, we provide voices for all the women out there. So we have women what we are tournament style for March Madness. And if y'all saw our pictures on Twitter and Instagram, you saw the 6 women. We got Hinata, Sakura, Temari, Ino, Karin, and Tenten. We did randomized brackets of who's going against who. In the first round, we got Hinata versus Sakura and Temari versus Ino. And then they'll be going on to fight Tenten and Karin, and then we'll have the final. So this battle is going to be taking place right after Naruto defeated Pain. So right before the 5K Summit and the war, these ladies meet up, have a tournament to see who is the top dog in their division. So the first matchup, we got Hinata versus Sakura. Right off the freaking bat. Justin, what you thinking, man? This is the what if battle for the girls for a long time.
Yeah, it definitely is. Hinata versus Sakura. You had to hold my nose to it. I think I gotta pick Sakura. I know she's not pretty much a fan favorite, but like, you know, if you watch the show focuses her a lot more in the Hinata. He has a win over a Koski member. Hinata did not beat Pain. She tried real hard, but she could not do it. Hinata, you know, she has to be outgunned. She has eyes, but you know, Sakura has the main character bullshit in her corner in this one. I mean, she has a medical ninjutsu. Tsunade trained her. When I was watching the fight against Sasori, they harped on that train, saying that she needs to avoid everything to be the best medical ninja that she needs to be. So I think she's going to stay away from Hinata. I don't know if Hinata can do the rotation. I've never seen her do it, but I know she can do the general fist, and I think Sakura will be able to stay away from that and get the one punch that she needs to get on Hinata to win that fight.
I'll say what I gotta say. Byron, what do you think about Justin's analysis there in this Hinata versus Sakura one? Because this is a 3-match right off the bat. What are you thinking?
I also picked Sakura for basically the same reasons that Justin did. She did get trained by Tsunade. So all it does is take one punch, and Hinata's out of the battle. So that's why I had to pick Sakura.
Niki, what are you thinking, man?
This one's tough, but at this point, I still got to go Sakura, too. That's what I got to think. Hinata does have eyes, which, you know, that's a big boost to Naruto.
Hold on, Justin, what's the saying about eyes?
If you got eyes, you can be anyone. you got eyes and you smart. Whew. It's a wrap.
I think it'll be a good fight, but Sakura is just too strong for her at this point, I feel like, in all honesty.
So when I thought about this fight, because Justin, you brought up about the rotation and things like that. But how is Sakura going to beat Hinata, because they're both close range fighters? So yeah, if Sakura gets that hit, it's probably going to be lights out. But if Hinata hits Sakura, what could Sakura do without her chakra?
That is a great question, because that's one of the main things with Sakura. Her chakra control is what, you know, makes her the medical ninja she is and makes her so strong. So that's a very good point by you. If Hinata does get those licks in and messes up that chakra flow, then yeah, she's probably done, honestly.
If she gets caught in that 64 trigram palm, she's definitely done.
For sure.
Because that's just going to shut down her entire chakra thing.
But in the show, they built Sakura smart, so I think she's going to be able to avoid that. Like, she is smart. Like, She doesn't have eyes, but she has the intelligence going for her. So I think that she will devise a plan to like not get hit by those. That 64 palms.
Another reason why I picked Sakura because she has seen Hinata fight Neji, so she would know to avoid, getting hit by Hinata.
I would say that in part 1, but we get to part 2. If you remember, the Hinata had the Geno Step twin lion fist that she debuted against Pain, and makes those big lines. And anytime she touches you at all your chakra gets drained. That's why Pain was dodging her and hitting her with the almighty push to knock her out the way. So if Pain can see that as a problem, I don't think with Sakura, she wouldn't be able to dodge those because Sakura's a close range fighter. She has no long range moves. No, so she has to get in close. And Hinata has the Geno fists that are super quick. They might not be quick as our boy Neji, but they're super quick. And I felt like the sorcery fight, which is Sakura's biggest win, which Justin is right. And you talked about Tsunade teaching Sakura how to dodge and all that stuff. Sakura doesn't dodge sorcery if it isn't for Chiyo controlling her.
That's very true. I did forget to mention that. Like, Chiyo was carrying Sakura there in that fight the whole time. Like, if it's a pure sorcery versus Sakura fight, Sakura doesn't win. Like, Chiyo is the main person in that fight too. So
yeah, Sakura already lost the sorcery in the beginning of that when she got hit with that poison cloud from his first weapon.
yeah.
But she did get out of it with a smoke bomb.
That's true, because I'm just wondering, because at part 2, Hinata is in this part 2, she's good enough with those lines that she touches you, unless you're the boys, the top two, you're done. But she also has long distance with the air palm. So how's Sakura going to find the time because she's not fast. So how's she going to run in on Hinata if she can just air palm her from away? And if she hits her once, come in, gentle fist. What's Sakura going to do then?
Does she have the air palms at that point? Have they shown it at that point?
I'm looking at the picture right now because I was reading about the lion thing. And she said she had the air palm before the war started.
Okay, because I know her lions really become lions during the wars when she shows it. Because in the beginning, they're just like the chakra around her hands.
And also, and I guess the biggest thing for me why I would pick Sakura, not because of Hinata, not because of my hate of Sakura, is the fact that, like Justin, you said, Hinata charged in against Pain, knowing she could not win.
That was a big deal. She had no business running in against Pain, and Sakura's just sitting there, not doing a goddamn thing. So Martin, you changed my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking Sakura going to win this one. I'm not going to lie. While I was researching, I forgot the bracket. I didn't know that Hinata and Sakura were going to be in the first matchup. But you've changed my mind. I'm taking Hinata in this one because I think you're right, bro. They're both close range fighters with the Byakugan and the gentle fist. If her chakra is sealed, Sakura is useless. She's fucking useless. So yeah, I think you were right, bro.
I gotta shout out the Hyuga clan, man, because just like my man Nikki's Twitter name right now, Hinata Hyuga. Bro, they gotta stop disrespecting our Hyugas out here. Yeah. They don't have hands.
And they have eyes too. I'm tripping. I didn't know that was gonna be I'm not gonna lie. When I was researching, I thought it was gonna be Sakura versus Ino. So and that's a wash.
Yeah, you're changing my mind too, because I'm just even looking at their stats, and Hinata's gonna beat her in hands too. Outside of strength, she's gonna beat her in pure hands. She trained with Neji. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Hinata. I'm gonna have to go Hinata on this one.
And if you remember too, with Sakura at this point, before the true main character nonsense kicked in, and she still wasn't shit. If you remember when they came back, and even though this is against our man on here, Kakashi, when she was trying to hit Kakashi in the training in part 2, she's like, if I could get one hit. Kakashi was like, you're too linear. Even without Sharingan, you could see those type of punches. Sakura's too linear. Yeah. She doesn't have she's not throwing shuriken out there to distract. She's literally R2 turbo, press box.
I will say, if we did this there in the war though,
I think Sakura would win.
Yeah, and Sakura has the healing thing, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I think she would win.
She's bullshit at that point.
She would still have some issues, but at least she has the slug in that 100 healing thing, even though she really had some nerve in the war to try and charge Madara. That's a whole different topic.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't have the slug there
In the
pain
war, she
arc,
does.
right? No, I know in the war, but what we're talking about, she doesn't have it at this point, right?
Never debuted it, no.
Okay, all right.
No.
And besides the Sasori fight, what other like fights was Sakura in part 2 before the war?
None, really. None that are prominent.
Maybe she did some things when they pulled up on Sasuke and Orochimaru, maybe.
No, she didn't do anything then either. I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying to think if she did anything on that bridge.
The what? No, hell no.
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Hell no.
Then
Remember, she sat there. She was probably like, "Oh my god, I didn't know this what Naruto has inside him." Like this is the show.
Martin, you just hate her so much. I swear to God. You don't got not a good thing to say about her. It's so funny.
I told you I would have picked her if this was war arc. That's why I had to make this thing not war arc, so it's more even.
Yeah, you're on to something there.
Yeah, no, she got knocked out during the bridge because Yamato had to save her when the bridge started to fall. So yeah, she didn't do anything other than heal Naruto at the end.
Yeah, man, because medical ninjutsu is all on chakra control. But how you gonna use your chakra control if it gets sealed by the Byakugan? Because remember, Hinata has precise chakra control too.
And then you gotta remember, like, when we were talking about Neji last month, he's from the Branch family too. Like, Hinata is the heir. She should have been the heir of the Hyuga. So like, her level in that clan is just different. Like, it's just different there. So like, yeah, you changed my mind. Like talking about, like, I'm taking Hinata here. Like, she's winning that.
Nikki, Byron.
Yeah, I'm going Hinata. She's definitely gonna win.
Byron.
I think I'm still gonna pick Sakura because I don't think Hinata has mastered the art of sealing chakra at this point yet.
Well, that's just part of the General Fist's niche.
Yeah, that's just like
you get
the palms, the 8 trigram palms is 64 palms is what that is. It's just hitting the chakra points.
And that's just more about the business too. After that, I'm telling you, after that page thing, that opened my eyes. She's about the work.
She's real. She is real. Like I said, Sakura didn't do that shit. Like Sakura thought she was going to kill Sasuke. Like,
oh no.
Well, that's true.
The point where we're talking about is my favorite part of Naruto. Like I've said this before. Pain art in the Cage Summit and Sasuke versus Naruto. I just love that shit so much. The downfall of Sasuke, like, it's so amazing to me. I love it.
Well, Byron, if you're taking Sakura, that's 3-1 for Hinata on. He will fight Tenten. Let's go down to the other first round one. Temari versus Ino. Well, I don't see a path to victory for Ino here.
Temari's gonna
not by herself.
It's Temari easily.
I tried so hard to find a case for Ino, but like her main jutsu is the mind transfer jutsu, and when if she's even able to get to it, she's just at a vulnerable point. So like, she's not winning. She's
no.
Yeah, Temari's smoking her.
Yeah, she is. I was trying to find a way for Ino to win too, and even though she's not as good as Sakura, remember she got trained in the medical thing. I was like, well, maybe she could just keep healing herself after taking hits. But yeah, there's no way she could.
The only way Ino can win is if it's the video game and Shikamaru's a support character. That's literally the only way that Ino is going to win in this bracket. That's the only way, and that's not how we're doing it. So
or by taking over,
Ino's losing.
Right.
Or yeah, man, if she had, I guess if she had like Naruto level chakra and can make like 100 clones, and then Temari wouldn't know which one's which, and then one of the clones hit her with the mind transfer, which I don't think clones can do. That'd be the only way, but I don't think she can do all that, especially by this point.
No, we've not seen her do shit at this point.
Yeah, not at this. Yeah.
And then, and when I was researching for this, like I watched the Team 10 fight against Hidan and Kasaku, and Ino didn't do a goddamn thing. It was Choji. Choji tried, and it was Shikamaru's. And Hatake of the Sharingan. So
Oh.
Ino didn't do a fucking thing. Shigemaru said, "No, you can't do your mind transfer jutsu because it leaves you vulnerable. I got this." So
Yeah, and she and her taijutsu isn't even adequate. And and it's funny too how in part 1, Ino and Sakura were each other's biggest fight, and they tied.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Temari ain't letting you get close either with that big fan.
Mhm.
So if you can't get close, what you gonna do?
Well,
Yeah, and Temari, to give her some respect, like she's hard. Like she's one of the guards for the Kazakage. Like I know we're not talking about the K Summit at this point, but like she's one of guards. So like you gotta be a high level shinobi to be even in conversation to be protecting the cage in that situation. So we gotta put some respect on Temari's name. And
yeah,
even
you're right.
What are you about to say?
No, you're right, because how many people in the Naruto fandom actually give Tamari the respect she deserves?
Oh,
They don't. Never. I never see Temari getting. Wasn't she a commander of one of the war teams?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was.
So.
I will get her stuff. Damn, she was the last tab. Damn.
She's one of the only women that actually be fighting in that show too, if you think about it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, she was.
Have prominent fights.
She was like second in command on the 4th division, Justin behind Gaara.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta put some respect on her fucking name, because like,
yeah,
she is hard. She was fighting against in part 2 against what was it? Before they tried against Sasori and Deidara. Yeah, early in part 1. So like, yeah, Temari, you gotta put some respect on her name. Like,
yeah, she was on the 4th. And she was out there fighting. And obviously, Proctor. Temari advances. Please, let's go back up to the next one. We got Hinata versus Tenten. Tenten was only seen fighting really in part 2 early when they were fighting the Kisame clone. And so that was really her only fight in part 2 besides like the war. And we know Tenten is all about the weapons. Like that is weapons expert. She learned some other stuff in Boruto, but at this point in time, she's just all weapons. She has scrolls on scrolls on scrolls. And this is another fight between the women of the Leaf. So who y'all seeing in this one?
I'll go first. I think Hinata will take this. If she can close the distance on Tenten, it's a wrap. Tenten is not going to be able to handle Gentle Fist. Yeah. We just gotta keep our distance. We just gotta close that distance if we're Hinata. Like that's all Tenten can do. She's pulling out the scrolls and just throwing weapons at you. And I think Hinata's gonna be able to dodge that. Like I think it'll honestly be nothing for her. So once she closes that distance and hit the Gentle Fist and closes that chakra, and she won't be able to move to even pull the scrolls out after Hinata gets hands on her. So yeah, I gotta take Hinata in this one.
Byron, what do you think? You're thinking over there.
I think Hinata, like Justin said, if she can get close and hit her with those Gentle Fists, it's a wrap.
Nikki, what do you think?
Outside of weapons, what does Tenten have?
To be honest, that's her whole niche. She's a weapon expert. She did become a Chunin in part 2, like all the other women did, but her biggest thing is weapons. You don't see her.
Yeah,
you don't see her doing anything else.
Yeah, if she can't go to hand, then that's definitely an advantage for Hinata.
Nikki, what do you think?
I'll go Hinata, but Tenten could do some things for real. It depends how much Hinata can use her air palms to deflect the weapons like Temari did in their Chunin exam fight.
God, that was a bad. Temari whooped her ass. Oh my God.
We gotta put some respect on that bitch's name. I swear to God.
That was the shortest fight of the Chunin exams. Yeah, I gotta go Hinata. I don't think Tenten can really do much at this point.
Woo. They didn't have to do 10-10 like they did in part 1. Oh my god.
They did her so dirty in part 1.
Terrible matchup. Terrible. I mean, Temari has to win too. Like, you throwing fucking kunines and she's just swiping that shit away. Like,
yeah. The worst possible matchup, a win person.
Like, you want to talk about a matchup out of this random generator. Now we got Temari versus Karin.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is a horrible matchup for Karin.
Oh my god.
Karin would have been more chance. Karin versus Ino would have been a better matchup.
Let me just make it known, like, Karin is not like a fighter. She is on Sasuke's team. She is pure support. She is there to make sure Sasuke doesn't fucking die. So, like, I just don't see her like as a fighter. Like, Martin, I honestly don't know why you even threw her in the fucking bracket. Honestly, like, you had to. Please make the case for me, because like I know there's a reason why you put her in here. So like,
the only reason is because they're all the same age.
Okay.
Like, they're the age group and they're the more prominent people. Also, bro, I couldn't leave an Uzumaki off.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, at this point, we don't know she's Uzumaki, though.
Yeah, we don't know at that point, and then it's like,
all she's got is her chains.
I mean, yeah.
That aren't complete, though. They're not even like
the only case I can make for Karin is she's an Uzumaki, so she has unlimited chakra. Like, but like she's not a fighter though, so like,
right.
Well, she can only heal herself so many times too. If you think about it, she can only really bite herself once or twice at max before her chakra's gone. So like, she couldn't even re-heal herself.
Like, her main thing is like being able to like sense people chakra and like know exactly where you at, and like, how's that even going to help you in fight against Temari where she's keeping distance and just throwing wind at you?
Right.
Like,
right. No, but Nikki, you brought up the chains, and you're right. He doesn't complete them until the war. He has an incomplete version for them, and apparently he has earth and water and yin and yang, which is new to me. With
does she?
Looking at all of these people, I'm just shocked that they have all this. Whatever.
Right.
The Naruto wiki page is just making shit up at this point.
But on all jokes, she is smart though. She is smart. I mean, Orochimaru left her alone to hold that base on the southern hideout, and she was able to do it herself. But the fact is, like, no, she really wasn't fighting all like that. And
no,
you want to talk about, man, it's just the only reason at least she understood that Sasuke was trash, and she had to let that man go. At least she understood that.
At least she didn't marry him like old dumbass Sakura.
Well,
marry and bear child.
Yeah.
So
who wears glasses, by the way, which is still odd to me.
And Uchiha needs glasses. Ain't that some shit?
When I was watching Boruto for that little bit, I thought I thought Sasuke was pure not shit and knocked up Karin. I'm not even gonna lie. they had me.
Bro, Karin's the one who delivered the baby.
Yeah, I know, but like looking at Sakura, I was like, like those glasses, like she looked just like Karin.
But you want to talk about that? Like, oh, I'm gonna deliver my former love's baby. Like, that's some weird shit.
Weirdo shit, bro. Like,
that's some love.
It is weird.
She got that. Sorry, that has her chakra.
You know, I'm just gonna go on the record right now. Sasuke was cheap.
Wow.
He was cheap. We all know Sasuke not shit. He was cheap.
I would have more. I wish the random thing, even though this is just real quick. Like, what if it was Karin versus Ino? I feel like that would have been an interesting matchup from their skill set.
Now that would have been a
great matchup for Karin,
because like they're low key both non-fighters, low key. So like, yeah, like, and I feel like Ino would have took that because I feel like she can get the mind trans. Actually, I don't even know because like Karin's so like in touch with chakra and shit. I don't even think she's even gonna let that happen. So that would have been a good one. We shouldn't have used the random generator and just made fight.
Well, I mean, I think the finals would have been the same. Unless these two would have matched up in the semifinals. We got Hinata versus Temari in the final. Byron, how you feeling about that one?
I am going with Temari because she does Hinata does have the air palms, but I think Temari's fan jutsu is more powerful than the air palms, because against that fight with Tayuya is trying to do that genjutsu with her flute, and Temari just wiped that shit away.
Nikki, what you think?
I'm going Temari. I had Temari to win the whole thing from the jump, I'll be honest. That was my planning. I don't think Hinata is really going to be able to do much against her, I'll be honest. She's got wide-ranging attacks and she's got strong attacks. And it all depends on if she wants to play with Hinata or not, I feel like. 1, 2, or 3. Because I don't know if Hinata can get super close to her. Because Temari is smart. And she's also blocked one of Lee's Leaf Whirlwinds with her fan in hand-to-hand combat too. I gotta give it to Temari. I think her wide-ranging jutsu is gonna break Hinata, I feel like.
Justin?
Who did we end up picking in last month? It was Gar, right? Because of Shikaku, right?
Yeah, if it came down to it, but you were starting like, bro, Neji gonna control 58 minutes of the fight.
That's facts. I think I gotta go Temari here. Now, if Hinata can close the distance, then it will get real interesting. But I don't think she's gonna be able to close the distance. She has to win. She has to fan. What Nikki just said, she can block taijutsu with the fan. So I think we gotta go Temari here.
Yeah, I think so too, which is crazy that we're having another Sand sibling beat a Hyuga 2 months in a row.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah.
Are we biased against the Sand or something?
No, you mean biased against the Hyugas. Like, that's true. It's almost the same. It's almost back to the same one, which if you haven't listened to our first one, make sure you listen to that one.
Please do it.
I picked Temari too, but man, this is Naruto. And as we said, bro, Hinata has eyes and Temari doesn't.
That's true.
There's something that'll play a factor in that.
Yeah, but those eyes aren't going to do, outside of seeing the chakra, it's not going to help her against the wind or anything from Temari's jutsus.
That's true.
And the more Temari opens that fan, the more powerful it gets. So if she gets to 3 moons, it's over for Hinata.
And she has a ton of jutsu with that fan too. Yeah,
it would have been. It would be different if we talking about a Sharingan user, but like they did the Byakugan so dirty. Like I feel like they could have made. I feel like they should have made that dojutsu a lot better. Like they could have made that better because it just ain't the Sharingan. Like we're talking.
Well, they give the Sharingan like 8 different things it can do.
I know it gave multiple forms.
The Sharingan is pure bullshit. It is pure bullshit. If you watching those fights, like researching, there was a lot of Kakashi in it. His Mangekyu is pure bullshit. Like,
oh my man,
like the more I watch Naruto, the more I just respect Hatake and that Sharingan. He's so hard. Like he has no business. He has no business with that Sharingan. He don't have the chakra to even really handle it, but he copy everyone's jutsu. He fucking Kamyu and everything. Like,
no cap. Like, I wish they would have shown a filler arc, like in between, like Pain and the like war. On when was this man Hatake training? Because he got significantly stronger.
Oh yeah,
the war ain't make no sense. Like, Hatake was low key one of the saviors of the war. I'm like, bro, this nigga has no chakra. How is he not dead right now? Like, how?
Is unfair.
Versus Hida and Kazuku, even Kakashi said, like, Naruto, you stronger than me right now. But like, I don't think Naruto being Kakashi until the end of the series for real. Like,
oh, remember too, because you brought up that fight. I remember when they were at the end, Sakura and Naruto, when they were at the Leaf Village. And they're like, man, Kakashi Sensei, like, you're not, like, in the hospital or something like that. And he's like, I mean, y'all didn't show up. I was going to have to pull up the Mangekyu. And I was like, huh? I forgot he still had that in the back pocket.
Yeah.
He didn't even use it that whole fight. Like,
think about that. Fighting 2 Akatsuki members at one point in time, fighting them. No Mangekyu. Not even using it.
He put out the Mangekyo against Dataro, right?
Well, they had to show the debut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
when
was
they,
just for the dude.
that's when they showed the eye too. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, they were like Itachi was using it in part 1, but they never like actually showed his Mangekyo eye.
Yeah, the design. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Is Kakashi's manga kill the first one we've seen in the show?
No,
the design.
The design, yeah.
The design,
Yeah.
but Itachi was using it.
Yeah,
in
he
part
used
1.
it. Yeah, he used it when he kicked Kakashi's ass.
Yeah.
Hey, that was the best. Low key, that was the best thing that ever happened to Kakashi. Because remember when they met in part 2, and Kakashi was like, Itachi, just how bad have your eyes gotten? I remember me and Jess were like, huh? We were like, hold on. What's this man talk? How's this man know about the bad eyesight? And then he debuted his, and we were like,
And one thing with Kakashi, it seems like he never like that eye was never losing its sight for some reason. Like he was using that shit the whole war, and it was fine.
Yeah.
it was about to coddle me the whole 10 tails.
Yeah.
When he got
Man.
both of them, that was just different.
Oh, that's a whole different breed. Wait till that man shows up in these what if. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Kakashi?
They had to take his eyes away after the war. They were like,
Mhm.
all right, we made Kakashi too OP.
Hey,
like,
you know what's crazy?
we got chill.
They said he was stronger when he was Hokage than he was during the war, too.
They say that Niki, not to go off topic on this girl, because since he constantly had the Sharingan on, that was draining his chakra every day.
Mm.
So that's another thing me and Justin
Okay.
even talk about. This man's chakra was getting drained when he was sleeping.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep it
And this man
covered.
was still out here giving everyone hands.
Man.
When you watch that show, everyone knows who Hatake of the Sharingan is.
Every single
Copy
one.
Ninja.
Kazaku, Hidan, Deira,
Yep.
Kisame, they all know who the fuck Kakashi is. They know. They understand. That is just respect. That is just respect right there. Hidan's like, oh, I was going to take only Kakashi's heart, but I'm taking everyone's heart now. Like,
Again, man, when Itachi pulled up and Kisame was about to fight Kakashi, and this man told him stop it, I was like, huh? He's like, if you take this man on, it won't be without cause. I was like, oh, hell no.
man, what if battle are we doing next month? I need a Sharingan user.
Oh,
I need it.
Justin,
Huh?
I need to see someone with the Sharingan. I need my nigga Hatake or my favorite Uchiha Itachi. Like, when we doing the Sharingan battle?
Justin, I was gonna combine the two past months of Black History and Women's Month. We were about to have Hokage versus Tsunade.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, I can wait. I can wait for the Sharingan. That's a tough
Yeah,
one.
we gotta that fight. Yeah, well, guys, if you're hearing it now, the next What If battle in April is Tsunade versus the Hokage, the fourth Hokage. And
Ooh.
guys, just quick preview. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't either. I'll definitely. This is definitely interesting.
That's big research.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. They're both strong. They are both. Tsunade has the healing, but like the Hokage is different. That nigga is fast too.
The Hokage got damn near Minato speed.
I know.
Mhm.
Right.
He's a good black
That
man.
lightning lariat.
He's a good black man with the blonde braids. Like,
Yes.
that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, Hinata. I mean, not Hinata. Yeah, Hinata goes to the finals. Loses tomorrow, but yep. Tsunade, since we were talking about her, how she was training these women. Yep, her versus. I think it was the top of the top. One of the top of the tops right here. And
I'm just glad you didn't pick Killer B for that because
Killer B might have.
Killer B's beating her. Jinchuriki, you know, cheap.
Oh,
That's cheap.
Right.
Yeah, Killer B
Hey.
would have got her.
remember, Sasuke thought he can beat a Jinchuriki at a point in time.
Well, got a hole blue in his chest.
He died like 3 times that fight. He literally died 3 times that fight against Killer B.
Shout out to Karen because she saved that man.
Her and then
for sure.
Jugo the second time.
Yep.
That man thought his baby Amaterasu was about to do something.
Oh man, I stand by this. They should end the show when Sasuke was going crazy. That would have been amazing. Y'all right that like they should have ended at the pain arc, but like when Sasuke was where he fucking striked Karin with that Chidori, they should have just ended it right there and then just did like a movie or something to show the war or something.
But yeah, because with this Tsunade versus Hokage next month, like both strong, both can work. Like he's lightning fast, but that girl Tsunade is durable as fuck.
Yeah.
Like remember, this is the same girl who literally just started punching Susanoo.
I mean, that is Tsunade Senju. Don't forget her last name.
Yeah!
Do not forget the bloodline. Do not forget where she comes from. That is the first Hokage's granddaughter. She is
and one of the 3 legendary Sannin.
Let him know, Nikki.
You talk about bullshit characters. Hishimura, Senju, and Manjiro Yuichiro are at the top. And that is a direct bloodline from Senju. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But, and no, I want to go back to this. Really? Why did I not get more love? She is hard. She's not even a low-key about it.
Bro, I think it's just we just don't give the Sannin respect. Like,
yeah,
they're so like woozy throughout the show. I think that's why. Like, if she was a Leaf Shinobi, she'd be getting all the kudos.
Well, on this podcast, Sand Ninja are 2-0.
That's true.
They are. I was a big fan of the Sand Village anyway.
Yeah, Gar is one of my favorites.
I mean,
I'm not really a fan of Sand Village, man. I'm a Leaf guy, and then that Cloud Village. I fucking love.
Oh, the Cloud Village.
No, it's not the Cloud Village. What's the Rikage? Is that the Lightning Village?
No, that's Cloud Village.
Oh, it's Cloud Village.
Village in the Cloud.
Yeah, those are my guys. The Cloud Kakashi Duru. He hard.
Darui.
He hard too, man.
Yes,
Daru a real nigga, bro.
I want to put him in a what if battle. I don't know who he go against.
He's tough. He's my favorite character on Ninja Storm.
He's good. He's
Duru, that guy, boy.
That man becomes a Kage.
He becomes a Rikage. Good for him.
Yeah, Boruto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Boruto except for the bullshit they've done.
I watched like the first 80 episodes of Boruto, and it never did it for me, bro. Like,
same, Justin. I did the same exact thing.
I tried, bro. I really did, man. Everyone says the manga is fucking crazy, but like, I haven't gotten into it.
Well, the anime is like 90% filler until the new stuff they started doing.
I mean, Boruto lost me after the Naruto and Sasuke Momoshiki like the fight from that show instead of the movie version. The show version is significantly better than the movie version.
Oh yeah, they did it justice.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Signing off here on the Naruto What If battles in the March Madness Women Tournament. Temari takes it in the finals. Next month we have Rikage versus Tsunade. Let's do our closings. I'll start with you, Nikki.
Hey, thanks for having me on. Thanks for tuning in, and get ready for next month. 2 heavy hitters.
And then Byron.
This was fun. I'm definitely going to do a lot of research for Tsunade versus Rikage, but I'm here for it.
Justin.
I just want to thank the fans. Shout outs to y'all, man. Y'all guys to 1,000 plays over the weekend. Like, we out here, man. We trying. We the mom and pop podcast. You know, we doing it from Ohio, from undisclosed locations. Like, we just love y'all, man. We just doing it. Our audience is small. We trying to grow it, but like, we just appreciate y'all, man. Just keep listening. We doing a lot of content, so there's gonna be something for you. So like, just keep it up, man. We support y'all, man. We love y'all. Just shout out to the fans, man. For real.
I agree. Shout out to the fans. Thank you for the 1,000 plays.
Yeah. Go ahead, Justin.
We got our man Nikki. He was a fan. Now he's a contributor to the podcast, man. Like, it's beautiful,
I'm
man.
honored. I was waiting to contribute in a way, and I'm excited. It's Naruto What If battles, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my closing, these are actually, even though we've only done 2, these are one of the funnest ones that I love doing because it also involves a lot of research. As Justin said, it gives you a reason to rewatch Naruto and like play the games and like see people's moves and stuff. But yeah, at the time of this recording, this past weekend, we hit our 1,000th play. which is wild because now on the Anchor app, it doesn't even show, it just shows 1K. So if you go above, it won't change. So you get like 1,100. So that's really cool. And just a shout out to the fans, especially the fans all over the world who are just randomly clicking on our stuff. Like, those are the fans that, man, if we
that's who we love for real. The internationals. I mean,
Yes.
Martin sends me every time it's a new country.
I'm about to start posting the stuff on Facebook. Get the real
Shout out to our fans in Egypt, Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
I mean,
Germany, England.
I don't know. Yeah, man, y'all out there, y'all are the real MVPs out there. Like Germany, Ireland, Australia, Brazil, France, India, Philippines, Guatemala, all of y'all, even more countries out there. Thanks for just giving us a chance and listening. And some of y'all come back when we have like a boom in our numbers. So appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, we'll be back next month. Raikage versus Tsunade. And then maybe after that month, we finally give a Justin, what was that? That'll be April. So maybe in May, we finally give Justin what he wants, a Sharingan user.
And then check and be on the lookout next week. I'm going to be in the lab. Martin sent me like 5 podcasts that I need to edit. We got a CEO coming up. We got a DBZ one on deck next week. We working, man. We fucking working.
Yeah. And then in a couple of weeks, Justin's going to be in the lab all this week because we are working. And then after that week, Justin and Byron got to come back. We got WrestleMania to preview.
Ooh, WrestleMania. Oh boy.
It's a time, man. The Tribal Chief. I'm telling you, they had to bring out Edge on Friday Night SmackDown this week to get us to stop watching basketball. Edge has wrestled more on SmackDown than Roman Reigns.
I mean,
where my man Jacob at?
They really
shout out to my guy Jacob Mason too. He my nigga for real.
Hey, but thank y'all for listening to the L7C podcast. Y'all take care.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.